Hello everyone, this is just a short video. I wanted to show a visual of the clairvoyant images that I saw that have to do with the missing persons, Jack and Lilly, who are 6 and 4 years old, that are missing in Lansdowne Station, Nova Scotia. So I did a lengthy reading, including my clairvoyance with the tarot, and I wanted to show you, okay, this was the first image that I saw. These are not in any great detail or depth drawings, but just to give you an idea. And I'm not, not so good at maybe drawing boats, but this image, there's no distinguishing really features on this guy. He's kind of nondescript, but baseball cap and with a navy jacket. I'm going to guess 30s, somewhere around 30s, dark hair. And he was just kind of facing in that direction. Now, before that, the image I did not draw of the kids playing by the water line. I'm not sure if it was near the boat where he's standing, but it looked like it. It was a wooded area. So, and I'm not sure at what point. That's where I think maybe somebody found them. I almost got the feeling like they're either straight out abducted, where the guy, at first I don't think they were abducted. Like I wasn't getting a yes or no, but logically it just kind of makes sense that either somebody saw them previously, could have seen them in the grocery store, could have saw them at the park, could be a friend of a neighbor around there, could have even been at their home maybe or something, I don't know, but had known that the kids were there and just quickly grabbed them out of the yard. Which is not that difficult to do because kids go missing all the time very quickly. So hopefully it's not that. I kind of at first got the impression that they were wandering first for a day or two. And it's somebody it's not this guy, but he's kind of like simple-minded. He's like, he's got something wrong functioning. Like he might have thought, well, like a spiteful kind of attitude, like, well, look at these kids are wandering and they don't deserve them. And so he took them. Something like that, like not all there. This was the image I got later. He's got white hair. It's not gray. It's not dark haired at the roots. It's all white and white beard, and it's very long beard and hair. Now I believe he gets medications. He's on meds there for, I'm not sure what, but he may have a heart condition or something like that. He's big, heavy-set guy. He's got wide girth. I don't know. Not the clairvoyance is clairvoyance. Like I didn't get a close-up of his image of his face. That has happened before, but I just got to say he's, I don't know, 60s maybe, or something like that. Some people go prematurely gray or white. So, but I'm going to guess around that age. But I don't know, like I'm logically trying to fit in, which is no logic in this when somebody does something like that. But I was thinking, maybe even had Alzheimer's or something and just blanked and thought, they were his kids or something like that. But he knows not to keep them. He definitely knows not to have them. So anyways, I keep reading my reading now. A few days before I've checked and try to do another read. I'm not getting any more new information in, except it keeps the reading is kind of repeating like that. Those children are in that house. They're in there and it's like 5 minutes from there. And it's either a 5-minute boat ride or 5 minutes from there. And if they're still in there now, I don't know. I don't think they took them in there. That explains why there's absolutely no traces of them. Although I'm not sure what traces they look for. Like if they think their hair's going to be flying, like I don't know what traces they would be looking for when police say that. But unless they thought an animal got them or something, God forbid. I don't think it's that. I think they were brought in. They were wandering for a while, and then they were opportunistic, or else they kind of planned it, something like that. Either way, they got into somebody's hands. I do think these two guys know each other. I think they know each other. Whether they're working together or not, I don't know. but I think these guys know each other and they're right from that area. He's in that vicinity. He's in that vicinity where he lives in that general area. So he might go to this place just for fishing, or he might just go to that place for, I don't know, hunting or whatever. The home itself is long. It's like a 10 or 12 foot long porch. It's one of those covered porches. Again, this is just kind of a basic drawing. And it's, the stonework and wood, or stone slabs up here, along here, and wood kind of worked in. And I believe the entrance to it is at the side. I'm unclear on that for sure. But then there's a door on the porch going back in. It's a long porch and over top, and then there's an overhang covered porch. So I'm reading something about the back of the house. Might be in the back of the house. And I don't know. See, in my mind, at first I thought, maybe I'm naive. And I just thought, oh, well, can't the police just go boot in all the doors around there? Just say, this is too serious. We're looking for kids, and like all the homes within a 5-minute, 10-minute radius of there, because it would explain why they were gone so quickly without a trace, and nobody could find them if they were kept inside. I also read that they were eating, at least for a day, while they were wandering or something, they were eating stuff off the ground there because they were hungry. Like later on in the day, they were hungry from walking, and they were eating stuff on the ground. So they're not well. They're sick. They're not feeling good in the first place, and they're sick. Like from maybe not enough nutrition and things. So this is right on the water. There's a big body of water. Again, I didn't know if it was a big pond or a river. I don't know the area, but it faces the water. So there could be more than one house that faces the water, but it's near there. I don't know. I get helicopters and just dive all around that area all day long and scare the behoozes out of whoever's in those houses to let them know we're watching these houses. Just scare the heck out of them. Or something like that. Or maybe, I don't know, is it just in the movies? Can they look inside? Can they find infrared? Can they find them in there? Maybe. I'm not sure. I know the police know what they're doing. Again, this is just to be helpful. So this body of water, then the next vision of the water, there's some kind of makeshift dock. I don't think it's something like a it's small and square, and they just kind of put it there on the side to pull their boat up to, kind of. So it's not a big dock or constructed as one. It's just kind of a makeshift one, a piece of wood there. So hopefully that's helpful. And I hope that's helpful. Anyways, and these are individual. The line in between here, like this line and this line, is separating these images. Okay, so they didn't all come out at once. So I do it through meditation. I meditate and prayer, on repetitive prayer, and ask to see an answer that will be helpful. And that's what I got. So still having hopes that they're alive, and always have hope, because you just don't know what the situation is. I do think these guys, or at least this guy, one of them or whatever, they think they're going to benefit somehow financially over the summer with them if they're still there. So like I said, if they're not being taken well taken care of, if they're not fed, and I don't know. That was as of a few days ago, that's where I read that they were in there. So I hope that's helpful, and praying much for the family. I don't think the mother and father I don't believe had anything to do with this at all. From what I read online, I've read almost every article online about it. They said the mother was taken away in an ambulance, and I believe that she's had like a breakdown, like a total breakdown. She can't talk to anybody. She's shut her phone off. She's not doing interviews. She's blocked her boyfriend, not because she's suspicious of him, because she just can't deal with anybody right now. She's got the little baby to take care of, and she just can't deal with it. So anyways, so that's the reading.